is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. We're back in the garage with the 1 Series today and we're gonna do a little bit of an interior work. It's nothing major, but I did want to make a video on this because I actually really think that this company's products that I've been using for quite a while are super good, and there's hardly any content on this company at all online. I've used them before. They're called Kobe Wheel and they do interior upholstery like Alcantara, leather, stitching, all that kind of stuff. And as you guys know, this car is going to be at BMW Invasion next month. So in mid-February in Orlando, you can come by and see this car. I'm gonna be parked with the guys over at Keys Motorsports. Look for the Keys Motorsports booth. I will be there. Can't wait for you guys to finally see the 1 Series in person and meet some of you guys, reconnect with old friends. It's gonna be an absolutely awesome time. All right, so before we get into the products, I wanna show you guys how good this car looks right now. I spent last weekend doing a full cut and polish on this car and a complete ceramic coating, and this thing, man, there's something about jet black. When it is really clean, it just looks so good. So this car did come back from the body shop. I got the rear quarter fixed. Everything is beautiful now. She looks phenomenal. We are not going to be keeping the fiberglass rear flares. A lot of you guys were asking about that. I do have metal ones coming, so it's going to be going back to the body shop again here soon. But for the show, I just wanted to get it looking good and sitting right, and we are definitely there now. So let me show you guys exactly what we're going to be changing and the reason that I'm going to be changing some of these parts on the interior. So this is what we have right now. This piece is actually suede and it has the white stitching. Same thing with the centerpiece and the piece that is over on that door. Everything else in this car is genuine Alcantara, and it's just really well put together for my liking. However, this piece and the other side, they just are not doing it for me. And then on this side, you can see this door handle. It was meant to be Alcantara, but it's definitely not. It's more like a suede. So if you look at this piece up here, this was actually made by a company called Kobe Wheel. If you ever notice in the real 1Ms, they have this exact same piece in Alcantara, and then it has the orange stitching. So on my car, I did things a little bit different. I went with black on black. And so to tie into that theme, Kobe Wheel has done some other stuff for me. They did the center trim piece, which is now going to be black on black as well. And you can just tell, like, real Alcantara has a much different texture, different feel to it, different quality. Then I did the 2 door pull covers on each side. And we also did the e-brake cover and then the e-brake handle in all Alcantara with the black stitching. I think it looks really good. It's kind of dirty right now, but yeah, these turned out phenomenal. I'm really happy with it. So like I said, this is all made by a company called Kobe Wheel. I'll have them linked down below. He didn't ask me to make this video. I paid for all the products. It's not sponsored or anything. I just think they do really good work, so I wanted to shout them out. Some of you may or may not know, but we have the full Dock Race single kit sitting right here. I have a new valve cover. I did the raw aluminum valve cover. Got my reflex. I've got B58 coil packs. This is the B58 coil pack conversion kit from Nexus. And then this is my turbo from Precision. Bam! So this is my 6266 turbo from Precision, and it does in fact have the T51R mod. What is a T51R mod, you might ask? I found a little more information online about the T51R mod, basically where it comes from, what it is, and how it actually works. And just for reference, you guys, you can find all this information at High Spool Industries online. So the T51R is a turbocharger model designation, which HKS Japan released in the early 1990s. It was a Garrett-based unit, which in modern day model designation correlates to a GT4502R specification. HKS's T51R became globally popular when they released the T51R turbo kit for the Nissan RB26 and Toyota 2JZ GTE engines. The T51Rs were quite a large turbo for a street response style engine, so the majority of them ended up in high horsepower drag racing applications. But let's talk about what exactly the T51R mod does. So in reality, the T51R mod does not result in any increased performance or overall power, response, or change the turbocharger characteristics in any way. In fact, modifying the surge resistance characteristics of any turbocharger may actually result in a small loss of power. But this very much depends on the engine application, the tuning, the boost, and the turbocharger type. To put it simply, the modification is a machining and insert process that exaggerates that whistle, that noise that a turbo turbocharger produces when it is making positive boost pressure. Today, the T51R mod turbocharger inserts range all the way from 3-inch to 6-inch, and that basically covers a wide range of turbochargers like Garrett, Borg-Warner, Turbonetics, Holset, Precision Turbos, and the Aeroflow range. How much is the T51R mod? 3-inch to 4-inch inlet compressor housings are $440. The 5-inch inlet compressor housings are $570, and the 6-inch inlet compressor housings are $690. So as far as actual power loss when it comes to the T51R mod, I've gotten some mixed feedback on that. I did hear from one person that said that they did have a little bit of power loss. However, the majority of people are telling me that with this engine and this turbo, there is no such thing as power loss with the T51R mod. If there even was a little bit of power loss, it's probably so small that I would never even notice it. But I think overall, the modification is worth it if you really want that crazy sound. It's just gonna add another layer of fun to the driving experience. And I was able to get my Precision 6266 outfitted with the T51R mod directly through Doc Race. All right. Back to the video. If you have never heard what the T51R mod sounds like, it is absolutely nuts. I'm gonna throw in a clip right here of my buddy's car who's running the exact same setup, a 6266, except his car's a 335, and he has the T51R mod, and it just sounds so cool. Cannot wait to start this thing up with this kit on. It's gonna be insane. So a lot of you guys were asking when we are going to install this kit. Today is Monday. We are going to be installing this kit later this week and over the weekend. I pledged to have this kit on the car for Beamer Invasion. It was like a must for me. I also have some parts from Keys Motorsports, like a CSF radiator. I got the CSF AC radiator as well. It's gonna be like a whole new car. I'm really looking forward to it. Chris CD919 is my tuner. He's already sent the file for the base map. Then we're gonna do some quick logging. We're just gonna get this thing good with the base map. We're not gonna turn it up crazy before the show. Last thing I want to do is like pop a motor or create any issues prior to Beamer Invasion. But after we get back, we are going to turn it up and see what kind of jam we can make with this. Anyways, I know we're a bit off track, but I want to show you guys all that fun stuff that's going to be coming up soon, very soon. All right, let's install some trim pieces on the interior. Starting with the handles, super easy to remove on a 1 Series. There's a little tab down here. You can just pop it open, pry up, comes right off. Show you guys some of the differences here. There's the suede, and you can always tell this suede is going to be way darker, and it's going to have like a shinier finish to it. Alcantara is a little bit more on like the blackish gray side, and I just didn't like having the stitches on the door pull. I don't know, man. I'm just like a freak about details, but I like things as simple as possible. I thought this would look a lot better. So I'm going to transfer these clips over to this one, throw these clips onto here, and yeah, throw it back on. Clips are on. We gotta glue this onto this backing plate here. I've got the Alcantara handle onto the factory leather boot what I decided to do was just buy another factory boot so I can take off the plastic piece that goes on the bottom of it, and then I'm gonna put that on the new Alcantara one. I didn't want to take this one apart because I could break this one and then just be completely out of a shift boot. So I figured I'll just put this one on here for now until the other one comes in. I just found a used one on eBay. Put that one on, and then I'll be good. And this will all be Alcantara, but whatever. For right now, it doesn't look bad at all with just the Alcantara and the leather. Actually kind of matches the seats really well. Got all the other stuff on. Here's the original cluster cover, door pieces, center trim. It may not seem like much, man, but it really ties together this entire interior. It looks amazing. I'm really happy with it. We have so much work to do. So much work to do on this car, but it's going to be phenomenal when I'm done. So yeah, you guys, this is just an easy video today. Really just wanted to update you on everything that was going on because a lot of people were asking about this car, where we've been, what's happening. We just got to get the single kit on. Like I said, it's going to happen this weekend. Going to have videos on it and then get it to the show in this condition just like this. So I got to keep it clean as possible and get this thing to the show. And then I have some different wheels coming for this car, or wheels that take forever to build, but they are going to be phenomenal. Everyone, you guys are going to love them. I promise you're going to love them. The black on black, I mean, it looks cool. This car looks really good. I also have the Motorsport Gold VS5 RSs on my E92 M3, so I have two sets of VS5 RSs. However, for this new set of wheels, we're doing a different brand, we're doing different color, we're doing different everything. It's going to be much better for this car, and I got some other things that are coming for this car, like a rear E92 M3 subframe. We're doing some big work on this car, and then it's going to be time for the next build. If you can guess what the next build is going to be, comment down below. But I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. I know this isn't like anything crazy, really more so just like an update video. But if you guys want to support the channel, there's going to be merch down in the description. As always, like the video, helps out big time with the YouTube algorithm. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.